Today's reading, there were a couple stones that stood out to me. This reading here is going to be mental health, self-care, just like those type of considerations. When I was going for my bracelets, because I keep them in a windowsill, there are about 3 stones that just really popped out. I'm gonna butcher this, but I think this is called chrysoprase. This one is love, joy, happiness, emotional health. So if there's someone that needs that, that's probably why that came out. Amethyst, sorry, it has like things on them. We got amethyst here, which is really good for a lot of things. Definitely third eye focus. Amethyst is just very calming to me as well. Perhaps that's the reason why I was called to put on this lavender oil. Like, I like to wear a certain oil before I start reading, because to me, like, it brings in the energy that I'm working with. And I haven't picked this up in ages, but I saw it and I was like, okay, I'll put this one on. Got it from TJ Maxx, $4.99. This one, jury's still out. I believe that this one is emerald, which is all about the heart chakra and open up the heart. So I feel like that there is someone coming across this reading that is focused on fulfillment and happiness, but there's some things blocking that, and perhaps it has to do with overthinking and not letting your heart guide you. Instead, you're in your mind. So I'm not really sure where that's going to take us today, but that's just what's out there. So I just thought I'll share that little piece there. If you're wondering, like, oh, how she know about the crystals and stuff, I do a lot with crystals, but I also use this crystal Bible. I really like it a lot, so check that out. And if any of that resonates with you, just let me know, and I can help you figure out like what type of stones you need and how to use them. All right, so we're gonna jump right into the mental health. We're gonna talk about more so what to consider, what's coming up for you, just to check in to see what's going on. I'm really feeling like there is, like, someone feels not necessarily empty, but you're like I just hear love, and like, and you could be in a relationship, but it's like, let's just do something for us. I feel also here childhood and career. Oh, okay. So the very first one that comes out, yeah, is temple. Inner being, visualization, and sacred space. We're going to take it. At the bottom of the deck, we have healing, cleanse, hydrate, dissolve, purity. I feel like I want to take this healing. I do. We're going to take that. Okay, Spirit. Oh, all right. We got kinship. What is going on? We got inner being, visualization, sacred space. We got healing, kinship. Please let us know what our hearts need to... All right now. One at a time. What our hearts need to endure. Oh, solitude. That's been coming up a lot. Okay, let's see. We're going to get into it. Let's make sure the camera's still good. Perfect. I'm feeling 6. So we're going to take 6 cards. I usually do 3 or 5 or 7. Ooh, okay. Yeah, something's going on. We're going to mix those up a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We got warrior and frequency, focus, assertiveness, rise, action. We're going to take them. And then I might do a clarifying card after. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's start with this. So it seems to be there's definitely a need of healing going on because we got healing twice. We got the card, like the overall energy is healing, saying cleanse, hydrate, dissolve, purify. And let's take a look closely at this card. I don't know if you thought like, oh my God, it's the same as the amethyst. It's definitely what I'm picking up. It's like she's in nature. She stepped out from home. There's also some butterflies here in the back. I feel like there is someone who has definitely been in. Oh, okay. I see the story. I see the story. I'm going to go left from right. We got warrior. There is someone who is so focused and hell-bent on the task at hand. You have been fighting. It's like you're focused on, I'm hearing like overcoming doubt, self-doubt. Maybe that's why we got inner being. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like someone is looking to overcome a lot. It's like you're trying to beat the odds. That's what I'm feeling right now. Beat the odds. We got assertiveness, rise, action. This has been you for so long. Look at this card. Also, look what's next to her. We got someone who's very defensive here. Look at that. Someone that's ready to fight. And not necessarily like fight in a negative way. I just feel like you've just been on the go. But what needs to happen is that it is time for you to stop giving into other people and other things and just, it's like you mark your power by what you're able to do. Like, oh, I'm good if I'm able to do this. I feel like you have a lot of people that depend on you. I don't have the luxury to do that. Like, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like, I don't have that luxury. That's what I'm hearing. You have a lot going on, but there's need for solitude. In order to figure out what your next step is, you have to step into yourself. This one is all about contemplation, quiet, clarity, renewal. You don't want to be the warrior all the time. Someone wants a family, or you wanted a family. I'm hearing just to spend time with my loved one. If you have a loved one. If not, I feel like someone is more gravitating towards that. You realize that there's a time for a change in your life where things could be a little bit less action-packed. I think now that as you're getting older, you're looking at who you are and where you want to go. You're starting to, I hear, look at other people and their relationships and their outcomes, not in an envious way, but saying like, that is possible. But the other part of you is so focused on overcoming these challenges and work. It's time for you to return to your sacred space, whatever that may be. You have that calling to do that. So I feel like I'm hearing COVID slow me down. But like COVID allowed you to be like at home or something. It allowed you to have like harmony with your work life. And that had you in solitude, and that led you to start thinking about how life could be a little bit easier. Some of you did have some hardships through COVID. I'm hearing loss of loved ones. And I'm picking that up because I see kinship, that there's a need for that. So sorry if you did lose someone. There's this need to step into your own power and do the things that you love without supporting everyone else. But I kind of hear like this internal conflict of I can't do that because this. Who's going to do this? If I don't do this, who's going to do that? Someone else needs to step up, and it is okay because you are in need of healing. When I see the word dissolve and healing, I'm more feeling like cast away that need that you have to be the one in charge, that you have to be the one to do the thing. Hydrate. Some of y'all don't drink enough water. I'm guilty of that. But it's also time to cleanse. It's time to cleanse yourself. I'm hearing of I feel like childhood trauma and not like physical trauma. I feel like you had a lot of pressure that was unnecessary for you. My chest is getting tight, so I feel like also someone's heart chakra, it's probably why we got this one, was closed because you may have been around some like neglectful people, like a family that didn't understand that you were different. I also feel like some of you are trying to overcome that and forgive people, but you're not having the hard conversation. And I think that leads into kinship. You want the connection. Some of you are alone. Even when I'm hearing, even when I'm around people, I feel alone. Like everyone else is connected, but I don't feel like I'm there. I feel like you need to be around a group of people that are that's going to support you. But I also feel like, I really do feel like you're missing someone or something. I feel like there's someone missing a loved one that has carried on. There's someone missing family. But there's also someone that really wants, like a true partner, wants intimacy. And the need and what you're focusing on is still that healing. Again, frequency, vibration, energy, healing. There's like a low vibrational energy. I feel like you have your happy days and you're like, this was fun, this was great. But internally, you need healing. There's someone here that needs healing. You have been in emotional solitude. I think you're in the public, you're doing those things. You are the warrior of your pack. You are the leader. You are. People come to you for everything. I'm hearing cousins, siblings, they come to you. There's a time for you to be in solitude, but I think when you're in solitude, you start to reflect a lot on the past and things you could have had. But you're ready to heal from that and develop intimacy and high vibrations. That's what I'm picking up here. Let's clarify. Can we get a clarifying card? What is the clarifying message you would like us to have? Protection. Look at that. Protection is the clarifying message. Strengthen boundaries, aura. There's definitely something going on here. I really feel like someone has a lot of responsibilities. Even if you're not like the mother or the father, people come to you a lot. I'm talking about a lot, and I feel like you absorb their energies. You try to help out their problems. I'm seeing you on the phone listening to somebody like complain and like rant. I feel like you're getting called on a lot to resolve everyone's issues, but you need to focus on yourself. There's some self-care you need to do, and it involves healing and tapping into your inner self and finding your sacred space. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect your aura, protect your injury, not injury. I hope no one's injured. Your okay. Wait a minute. There was an injury. Someone was injured. I'm hearing like back. Someone was injured. And in that solitude, you realize that the people that you have always been there for, they didn't show up for you. I don't know why I'm picking that up. They weren't as present as you were for them. Anywho, you need to protect your energy and have boundaries with people. I feel like people call you at any point in time, like, are you busy? Are you free? Can you do this? It's time for you to set boundaries with your work, your loved ones, and ask other people to step up. The number 5 is significant to somebody because we got 5 with kinship. And I really do feel that way because you have balance at the bottom of the deck, which is all about harmony, which I think I kind of talked about. There's someone that needs to set boundaries. I think I talked about it's always action-packed. I guess we're taking more than those. There's a lot of noise. Okay, yep. There's something here. Something with kinship and 5. The number 5 in kinship is important. I don't know why. But I know kinship and balance here. This has to do with people around you, loved ones. They asking for a lot. They not doing enough. And I feel like they feel like, oh yeah, but you're already there. Like things like that. Like my mom experienced that with like her siblings when I believe her mother got sick, that she had to be the one to do it. Similarly, when my mom fell ill, I had to be the one. But it was like, I needed harmony too. I needed to focus on my things as well. And that doesn't make you selfish. And that's why I feel like you have the warrior. You had to endure a lot of the responsibilities and it worked, whatever. I just feel that a lot. But now in order for you to heal and overcome, I'm here in isolation. I'm not even picking up anxiety. I feel like you work so much that you don't even have time to be anxious. You don't even have time. I feel like work and responsibilities cast over your mental health concerns. But they're starting to come up more. You're up later at night and you're thinking about kinship. You're thinking about love. You're thinking about, well, what if I just want to go do this? I want a person. In order for you to overcome that, you have to protect yourself and your energy and set boundaries and find harmony. Harmony is literally listed in there. And I don't know if you need a clearer sign than that, but there's definitely, look how these are aligned. We got protection, balance, and kinship. Kinship was here first, so we're going to do that. There's people in your community, whether there's work, family, whatever there is, that's really dependent on you. You need to protect yourself, one, from their energy and their problems. I feel like they give you all their stuff to weigh, to hold on to, and you do, and you haven't figured out how to release it. And now it's time for you to get centered and build harmony so that way you have your boundaries there. Why? Because life is taking you in a new direction. I feel like some of you have been doing the same thing for a while, but there's something else you want to do. It's like I think internally someone's like, I deserve more than this. I'm hearing CEO, president, lead, team lead, something with like, it's time for an upgrade and you know it. Someone wants to have children or wanted to have children. I'm picking it up a lot. It's not too late for you to adopt. Okay, it's not too late for you. That's what I'm going to say about that. But I feel like someone wants love. And not just romantic and intimacy. They want someone that's going to help them find that harmony. Because I feel like other people around you have it. But you're here just carrying all the problems. And at the bottom we have hidden wisdom elements uncovered. Let's see. What is it that we need to focus on to overcome our mental health concerns? Is that not the question? Oh, okay, it is a question. Harvest. Oh my gosh. Look at this. What is it that we need to do to overcome our mental health concerns? And we got harvest, patience, security, one, that harmony, boundaries, security. Yes. I'm not saying build a fortress around yourself. Perhaps solitude is that maybe you need to go into solitude and turn up and do what you want to do. You need to put them vacation days in, period. And send them kids to their auntie house or your cousin house, the same people that you help raise. I feel like some people help raise other people. Either they siblings, they cousins, or something. Them kids can go with them. If you don't have kids, they can take up some responsibilities. You need some time for you. Because look at this. Harvest, security, patience, gratitude, abundance. I think, and I'm not going to say, oh, gaslight you and be like, oh, you should be thankful for the things that you have and focus on that. No. Yeah, that too. That's cool. But I'm not about to gaslight you like that. What I'm going to say is, you are an abundant person. I feel like you have the ability, and not just financial abundance, okay? I think you've been able to land positions and security. Sometimes you're just lucky. You have an abundance of knowledge, an abundance of potential. However, because you have been the warrior the whole time, you have been in solitude when you wanted to pop out, when you wanted to be around people, but you didn't have that luxury. And everyone depended on you. It is time for you to, one, express gratitude to your higher power or whoever you believe in for giving that strength to you. That's fine. But it is time for you to give yourself some gratitude. It is not selfish. It is time for you to harvest and be about you. That's what's going on. Sorry, I got me getting really excited because now it's making sense to me. I'm like, why is this beautiful person, this spirit, this strong person, why aren't they living this happiness and this luxury and this freedom that some of these people that depended on them, why they don't get to have that? And it's not envious. It's saying, when mine coming? Like, that's not hard to ask, but I'm going to tell you why it hasn't been there. Because you need to set boundaries. You need to tap into yourself. You need to secure yourself. That's why you got boundaries. That's why you have boundaries, and that's why you have centered in harmony. We're going to take one more. We did 5, 3. We're going to do 2. 2 for this one. Please clarify harvest. Look at that. We asked for clarification of harvest, and enchanted came out. Yes. Childlike, wonder, gateways. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It is time for you to have some fun. It's time for you to pour back into yourself. It really is. It really is. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Look, I didn't even pick up the whole deck, and look what's there. Peaceful. We're going to mix that around, though. Okay. please clarify Enchanted and Harvest. What is our next step in overcoming? Oh, okay. Create. Look at that. Dynamic, inspiring, energy, gifts. Didn't I just say that it is important for you to give back to yourself? That I just said that someone, I just said it, someone is just really, really good at caring for other people. You're the leader. You're good for that. Now it's time for you to build a dynamic and get your energy going. Look, you got energy twice. It's time for you to create that space. And like I just said, someone's like, man, I deserve better. Like a higher position or something, or more respect or honor. We just had honor, and I ignored it. I ignored honor. That's it. Create. Create the space. Create. There's something you like to do. Somebody likes to do things with their hands. Perhaps you need to create your sacred space in a new community. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so we're going to get into self-care, and then I'm gonna close this out for us. At least I'm planning on closing it out. I don't make these decisions. Okay. Spirit, what self-care considerations do we have? Feelings came out. I wonder if it's going to come out again. Wow, look at that. Release. You had release in here as well. And priorities is right at the top. Look at release. Ignore the oil there. I think it doesn't matter. Oh, no, that's on. Release. Look at that. Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. You need to focus on releasing. Calm. Is that not here? Calm, centered, boundaries, balance, energy. Release. Priorities. Didn't I just say that someone has a lot of priorities here? The quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. Didn't I just say you need to create that for yourself by building boundaries? And look at this, right? I'm just picking off the top. Time. And look, energy's in there. Let's take some more. Let's get it in there. Feelings keep showing. Look, I'm going to just take feelings because feelings keep showing up for me. Look at that. Look at her. Oh, this is why feelings was coming up. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. That is your self-care for today. For this week. Somebody also need to pamper themselves. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, honey. I was only going to give y'all 3. And Spirit said, listen, my angel said, nah, they need a little bit more. Come on. Pamper. Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. But let me tell you something. Yes, some of y'all do need that. I really feel that a lot. And I think that's part of that solitude. Some of y'all need solitude. Clear up these priorities. Okay? Tap into your feelings and release. This has been the message the whole time. And guess what else we got? Listen. I feel like if I pull another card from here, it's going to be something about speak up, and I'm not going to do it because then I'm going to get all in your business. We're going to stop right here. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. Like I said, this warrior, that's you. You've been moving. And I also feel like there's a married couple. There's a couple and the wife, and she been tearing it up. Not that the husband don't be doing nothing, but she's enduring a lot as well. But she's focusing on everything instead of pulling back and having time for herself as well. Listen, your loved ones, the people that you have been caring for, they don't hear you when you're silent. That's what's going on. They not really checked into how you're doing. Because you always make it look easy. That's what I'm hearing. And then look what's sticking out. Change. I'm not gonna get into it. Didn't I tell you? I said if I pulled another card, speak up what's gonna be here. Some of y'all need to focus on doing that as well. Speaking up and saying, hey, this don't work for me. Can someone else do this? Hey, can you come check on this? I'm taking a vacation. Do you think you can come out and do this? I really do. I really feel that a lot. Okay, so that is our message for mental health and self-care considerations. I do hope that was helpful. Your self-care, things that you need to do. 1, speak up. Honor your feelings. Make time for yourself. Release. And find some time to pamper yourself, okay? Bye.